Hey, welcome back to the channel. This should be a short little video, I hope. Going to knock out some transmission lines, some ptfe transmission lines. Wasn't going to do this video, but I figured, it might be helpful to somebody, especially trying to pick out the correct fittings for Turbo 350, Turbo 400. It may be the same for others, but we'll just stick to those two. So what I've got here, got Larry's El Camino. The factory lines were hosed. They were pieced and leaking and bent and pretty wonky under there, and I'd had them zip tied up, and it still wasn't happy. He seen them, didn't like them, so made the right call. Let's just do some fresh hoses for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the transmission, come forward. The two fittings you'll need is a 1/4 inch straight thread to -6. I currently have my two installed in the transmission case right now, but I'll show you this is what they are. Also, everything I use in this video, I'll put part numbers and whatnot to the description, in the description box. If you go to, I'm using all Evil Energy stuff. I am not sponsored by them in this video, so this is all paid for stuff. I'll be glad to take some more stuff if you want to send me something though. Evil Energy. If you go to the website, I think HG10 gets you 10% off all Evil Energy stuff. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is we'll go out here and I'll show you what we got, where I'm at, what my game plan is. So like I said, 1/4 inch straight thread, and I currently have two straight -6 fittings coming off. And your bottom port will go to the top port on the radiator. Bottom port on the radiator will go to the top port on the transmission. So the straight ones seem to be the most forgiving. I've got 45s and 90s. I got one handy here. So if we 45'd it, I could probably put it maybe downhill. But you have to 45 this one. See, it just doesn't, I don't know. I don't think it flows as well. So you can just come out and go down. We can always stick it up there and just see what it looks like. I feel like the straight for me and then the 90 is just not happening. Probably more than likely use the 90 and a 45 on the radiator and just leave the straights on the transmission. So I had a rag. My hands are oily. That's my plan. We'll come off of this. I'll just cut me 2 lengths of ptfe, probably longer than I need, and we'll start routing them from back there, tying them together. We'll just come up through here, and I'll get this battery cable all cleaned up. It's actually too long. I may see if I have an end for the starter, and we can cut some off, and actually cutting it off would probably help it. Less distance for the voltage to travel. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, you can see I've got one fitting in the bottom there, and that is a 1/2 inch. For the radiator, it's 1/2 inch inverted flare, and that is this guy right here. So you'll need 2 of those, 2 straights, and depending on how you route it, a couple of 90s, a couple of 45s, or 1 each. And then obviously whatever length of hose that we end up with 2 runs basically. And then I've got these things. I really like these little hose clamp type deal. Pairs the 2 hoses together. I used them on Pinky's heater hoses, and they worked out really nice. They're just like a nice little touch, and they're cheap. So I mean, you could always zip tie it, but I try my best around here. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start on getting me 1 piece of hose cut. What I'll do is I'll just go ahead and cut me 2 pieces, and then we'll start putting fittings on, put them back on the car, start routing them. All right, I got 2 of them halfway put together. I got straights on each end. I put the blue tape for the bottom port because it is the longer of the hoses, since it goes to the top port of the trans cooler. So let's stick these on there. We'll roughly route them up to the radiator, set the car down, and then get us an idea where to cut them. We'll mark them with tape, pull it all back off, cut the hose. I cut it with a handheld, and it's got this giant blade on there for other purposes, but it's a cutting blade, so just left it. And then we'll figure out what we need, either a 90 or a 45. These are swivel fittings, so you don't have to really worry about messing up the orientation of the fittings. So let's stick these on there, set the car down, and see if we can get an idea of where we need to cut these hoses and put the fittings on. So like I said, the blue tape designates the bottom fitting. Fittings in the transmission are tight too, so. All right, just hand tight on those. Route this one through. See, yeah, that'll be nice, and I mean, it'll just naturally kind of flow right there. We'll put one of those clamps here and maybe one here. I really think I'm gonna cut this battery cable down. All right, let's set her down. See if we can mark some. See if we can mark us up some spots up top. All right, I don't know if you can see them down there, but they kind of naturally fall where they're supposed to. So you can see, like, this one would be fine with a 90, and then this one down here would work out pretty good with a 45. I mean, I guess you could do it straight as well. Probably can't see that. If you pair them together like I'm going to, then they just kind of fall where they're at. So we know we need a top. So we need a top 90 and a bottom 45. So what I'm going to do is, to know that we got the right length, I'm going to go back under the car and start putting those clamps on there and tie these lines together. And then I'll double check our length, cut if we have to. If not, pull the lines back off. We'll put the fittings on the end. We'll have some lines made.
Competition Products, your source for hardcore engine parts for street, strip, and oval track. Our free catalog is packed with hundreds of product lines from the best-known manufacturers in the performance industry. Lowest prices guaranteed. Free shipping and handling on all orders over $149 in the continental U.S. Need expert advice? Our knowledgeable staff is just a phone call away. Competition Product, race parts sold by racers since 1970.
All right, I got you stuck to the transmission pan. I'm just going to leave these lines on the car because I actually got it mounted and I don't feel like taking it back off. So I drilled this clamp out and ran a longer 4mm screw through there and put a thread set in this bell housing dust cover so it holds it nice and where it's supposed to stay. Well, not supposed to stay, but where I want it to stay. So I'm just going to leave the lines on the car. I'm just make the hoses up sitting here. So this thing right here will shape the little ptfe deal inside there, and you got a nut and the crush sleeve or ferrule, however you say it, I don't know. Put the nut on there first, take the blue tape off. Tape's just to keep it from fraying when you cut it. And this one will be the 90. This is the top one. This is my top into the cooler, bottom into the transmission. So I usually take a little flat screwdriver and try to work the braid away from the the liner. Don't tear up the liner or you'll be doing this again. I'll just wander around it, get it loose, because you got to shove that sleeve or whatever in between the liner and the actual outer braid, so you got to get a little gap going on there. Make sure that liner is all the way up in that back side of that nut, because it's got a like a counter bore going on there, so it'll stop it. And this is the 90. I've got some grease on the threads and the actual piece that goes down in the hose there, and I'll use this thing, square it all back up. Stuff the fitting in there, get the nut started. I'm meaning to buy another set of these aluminum pliers, but I keep forgetting. Or not pliers, a wrench. I've got some regular 6AN wrenches in there that I could use. That's all there is to it. Give it a tug, it doesn't come off, so you know you're good to go. And just repeat the process on the other one. Once I get this one done, we'll tidy this up. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this cable off. I got the battery disconnected. We're gonna cut this cable down, shorten it up. So I'll see you up top. All right, I think I got it plumbed here. I hadn't done a leak check yet, but we can save that for in the morning. I need to take my blue tape off. So you see the lines run through, go into this deal. I cut a good, well, I thought it was out here. Cut a good 6 inches off that battery cable. I need to reach up in there and stick a zip tie on that to kind of tidy that up some more. But it comes up through here, they run up there. That top fitting up there, that 90, I'm having a little bit of a concern with that one. It felt weird when it tightened up, like it got tight, but the fitting didn't get tight. That makes sense. The nut snugged down, but the fitting wasn't where I wanted it, or wasn't as snug as I wanted it. So, and I don't know, like, well, here's another good shot of all the new stuff under here. Control arms, inner outer tie rods, sleeves. Sleeves were a nightmare. I had to end up buying another set of sleeves. Center link, sway bar bushings, coil springs, shocks, upper arms, all new. All of it new. Had to do some modifications right here. Didn't fit. Had to slice the back side off, both sides. That one's a little close now that I look at it. But yep, had to do a little custom grinding there. Anyway, that's our transmission lines. I guess that'll wrap it up. Time to go in anyway. It's about 9:30, 9:45. So I'll put all the part numbers in the description. Evil Energy stuff, ptfe hose. All those fittings will be the same for probably any what? Heck, I don't know. 87 and back, let's just say. Half inch inverted flare on the cooler, and 1/4 inch straight pipe. It's straight, no taper. 1/4 inch straight thread on the transmission. It has like a crush washer, a gasket type deal, kind of like a brake hose. See, these have them on there. Yep, that'll do it. Thanks for watching Left 4 Dead Garage. Get this thing wrapped up, get it out of the way. It's ready to go home pretty much, and then get back on the 54. Ain't that what that is? Yeah, 54. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.